Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. We are doing our first API Gateway lab and we have divided this lab into the 4 parts. We already completed part 1 and part 2. Now in this video we are going to explore most important part of this lab, part number 3, because here we are creating API Gateway. So let's start. First of all, we need to understand that why we are creating API Gateway over here. We have our DynamoDB table, we have APIs, and these APIs are capable to add, remove and read records from the DynamoDB table. So what is the use case of API Gateway over here? Understand API Gateway. Introduction. Our API logic is now completed. We already tested this. We have written the core backend code to create user, get a user, and delete user. But remember, Lambda can't talk to mobile app directly. Problem is, we will use front end to add, read or delete record. So problem is actually here. My front end cannot directly talk with my all Lambda functions. Okay, so this is issue that we are solving right now using API Gateway. Problem. Your mobile app wants to talk to Lambda and store, fetch and delete data into the DynamoDB. But mobile app can't directly invoke Lambda functions. It's not secure, it's not allowed publicly. If you have Lambda function, you cannot trigger directly from the internet or from the outside of your AWS. Solution: API Gateway. API Gateway acts like a front desk. It's the entry point that accepts requests from the outside world, means from front end, and then forward them to the correct Lambda function. Now, keyword is correct Lambda function, right? So what will happen over here? Front end is going to send HTTP request to our API Gateway. Now this request is totally based on CRUD. It can be create, get and delete. So what will happen over here? Front end will send HTTP request, HTTPS request, and based on the request, if it is a create, it will trigger our Lambda function, create user function, which is going to add record. If it is get, it is going to trigger get user function, and if it is delete, API Gateway will trigger this. So we don't need to create multiple API Gateway. All this 3 APIs will be triggered through the API Gateway, and API Gateway will be acts like a bridge between front-end app and our API hosted into the Lambda, right? Okay, so this will be the entire process. Now, what are the responsibilities of API Gateway? Accept HTTP requests from the client, route them to the right Lambda based on the URL or method that we will discuss, validate input, apply throttling or security if needed. Right now we are creating HTTP API, so we are not going to get this validation and all this. But yes, if you are creating REST API, it is actually providing all this functionality as well. Once we will finish this lab, definitely we will create REST API which will provide this validate input functionality and all. Send back the response from Lambda to user. Now we have to map these functions, right? So here we have mainly 3 process. Post, which is going to add new record, get, which is going to read the record from DynamoDB table, and delete, going to remove the record. So for post, we have to set up route into the API Gateway. Now it is going to trigger this particular Lambda function. For get, this is another route. We have to set up this into the API Gateway. which is going to call get user function, and same way we have third root which is going to delete the record, right? Okay. Now, why not call Lambda directly? Why we need API gateway? What is problem? Why we are not able to call Lambda function directly from our front-end application? Lambda don't have public HTTP endpoint. Security is hard to manage without API gateway. API gateway has structured the communication. So API gateway have all this functionality to provide secure communication, right? So API gateway is a kind of middleman. Now that all three Lambda functions are ready, you can create API gateway to expose them as a real API routes that your mobile app and web app can call, right? Okay, so now you understood this process. Let's create API gateway. We are going to set up HTTP API. We'll now create HTTP API in API gateway and connect it to our Lambda function. So these are the steps. First of all, I have to go to the API gateway. Now I don't have any gateway, so I'm going to click on create. As you know that we are creating HTTP API, so I'm going to click on build. Here we have to provide name. So I'm going to provide name user API. You can use any name, no need to worry about this, okay. User API, we want to go with IPv4. Right now we are not going to configure any route or stages. If I'm talking about stages, it is like you have dev stage or production. So for different kind of requirement, you can set up different stages. Right now we are just testing this, so we are going with the default stage. Let me click on next and create. Now our HTTP API is ready. We need to set up routes. So we are going to add route.